the rank of matrix is too much important thing, and based on this rank of matrix we will have example definitely for 6 marks or definitely for 8 marks question will be there. And what I told you that 110% we will have example based on rank of matrix. So we will definitely have example based on rank of matrix. But what I told you that before going for rank of matrix, I was regarding echelon form of a matrix. Yes, and then having echelon form, then I was gone for rank of matrix. So what is mean by echelon form of a matrix? Anybody? Till some of other students are joining. One of the student have to tell me how I am just calling
Ma'am,
certain
first,
matrix is converted to echelon form.
ma'am, if first n rows are non-zero rows and their
I
first entry is
can
1 and the remaining one is 0.
matrix is converted to a form.
Ma'am, if first n rows of that matrix is non-zero and their first entry is 1 and the remaining rows are 0
I'm
rows, then
not
it is
getting
equivalent form
who
of
are.
matrix. Ma'am, ma'am, if n rows of a matrix are non-zero and their first entry is 1 and the remaining rows are 0 rows, then it is equivalent form of a matrix.
Rishabh is saying something. Pardon, please, Rishabh.
Ma'am, if first n rows of a matrix are non-zero and their first entry is 1 and the remaining rows are 0 rows, then it is equivalent form of a matrix.
Okay, okay. Any other students? Any other want to tell how to go for echelon form? We are having we are looking only one of the example regarding echelon form. Yes, so and I shared you this ppt in Google Classroom. So I hope before coming for my lecture everybody is going for that ppt there. Yes, so please the student want to tell how to go for echelon form have to unmute and have to go for any other student, any other. So now I find D division are very here, and now C division is also 44. Why attendance is less? Today's attendance is less. Both of the division are having only here. When I was just going to share my screen at that time, some of you may join. So let us go for echelon form of a matrix. So what I told you that whether I was having matrix or rectangular matrix to echelon form, and after having things, I will definitely use row transformation only. We will definitely use row transformation. After using row transformation, get zero rows. So that zero row at bottom. Always zero row there. Yes. So if I'm having zero row, by using row transformation, I'll transfer it at bottom. Non-zero rows are in such a manner that one the place 4 below that diagonal below diagonal entries I must have to get that as 0. Yes, like that way we are converting that matrix to echelon form. Yes, so if for certain matrix it may be square or rectangular matrix, after having that matrix to echelon form, yes, I can guess what I'll have is how many zero rows are here, is how many non-zero rows if I'll get, then I'm calling that matrix to be sorry. How many non-zero rows are there? I will going to count it that, and I'm getting that is rank of that matrix A. So like that way I will go for, and now I have to share my screen, and now I'm just going for sharing my screen here for showing PPT. I'm sharing my screen, and I'm just coming for my PPT. So I'm just coming for my PPT, and I hope I was here. I was explain you one of the example. I explain you one of the example there, and let me go for. I'm not going for slideshow mode right now, 5 to 10 minutes, because somebody definitely wants to enter my class. So after 5 minutes, I'll go for. I was gone for one of the example. I hope. Yes. See how I'm just explain. I'm just going for this one of the example here. Is determine rank of the given matrix. Yes, this matrix is 3 by 4 matrix. I require this matrix to be column form, and then I'll go for having rank. Yes, so I am having this is 3 by 4 matrix. So whenever I'm having this as 3 by 4 matrix, definitely I have to use row transformation here. So how I'll go for using row transformation? My first look for this matrix is in such a manner whether I'm having element at 1 the place to be 1. Yes, sometimes I may not have that. Yes, whenever I'm not having the element at 1 the place to be 1, at that time I have to use row transformation, and then after having row transformation I will go for converting element at 1 the place to be 1 here. Yes, now observe that I am just finding, I am just observing these rows in such a manner that whether I am having one of the row is multiple of other, I am just finding it here. Yes, you are just finding, see, R1 is having entry 1, 3, 4, 3. Yes, R2 is having entry 3, 9, 12, and 9. It is a thrice of R1. So while going for the row transformation, if I find one of the row is multiple of other, you can make a row transformation in such a manner that directly go for converting that row to be 0. And after having that 0 row, just transfer that 0 row at bottom. Yes, so here I am having R2 is thrice of R1, so I am directly after checking the element at 1 place to be 1, I'm just observing R1, R2, R3, and I'm finding R2 is thrice of R1, so I'm using directly row transformation R2 minus 3 R1. Yes, R2 minus 3 R1. So I'm just going for 3 minus 3 into 1, so I'm having 0. 9 minus 3 into 3, 9 minus 9, I'm having 0. 12 minus 3 into 4, 12 minus 12, I'm getting 0. 9 minus 3 into 3, so I'm having R2 elements are 0. Yes, further what I'm going to do, I'm going to transfer this R2 row at R3 place. So I have to interchange R2 and R3 so that 0 row is transferred to bottom. But before that, see, I can directly go for that. Yes, and then I am just observing I'm having R3 elements are 1, 3, 4, 0. Somebody wants to enter. Yes, I am finding R3 elements are now. Yes, I am having R3 elements are 1, 3, 4, 0. Yes, I am having R1 elements as 1, 3, 4, 3. Yes, see, observe that whenever I am just having element at 1 place to be 1, other elements this in this column 1 should be 0 except at 1 place. I am finding element at 2th place I'm having 0, element at 3th place I'm having 1. So I will going to convert element at 3th place to be 1 by using R1. Use R1 only for converting element in C1 to be 0 except A1 place. So what I done row transformation for converting, for getting inverse of my matrix, same type of row transformation I'm using it here. Yes, so I am using R3 minus R1 so that see everybody will concentrate only on my cursor. I'm just going for R3 minus R1 so that element at 3th place will be converted to 0. Yes, so I'm just going for R3 minus R1 here. Yes, so how I'll get 1 minus 1 I'm having 0, 3 minus 3 I'm having 0, 4 minus 4 I'm having 0. I'm having 0 minus 3, now I'm having minus 3 here. Yes, now what I'm doing, I am having this R2 entry, I'm having R3 entry, somebody is, yes, I am having R2 R2 as 0 row, R3 I'm having this non-zero row. By interchanging R2 and R3, I'm just transferring this 0 row at the bottom. Yes, 0 row at the bottom here. So like that way. And I hope last time I came here up to here, I hope. Yes, so I'm just calling this matrix is echelon form. Yes, and I hope I explain you why I'm calling this matrix as echelon form. What was my reason? What was my reason why I'm calling this matrix to be echelon form and directly writing rank is 2? What I gave reason, anybody know? Anybody can recall? Anybody can recall? Anybody can recall? See what I require: element at 1 place, 2 place, 3 place to be 1 or 0. I'm not having element at 2 place to be 1. Still, I'm calling this matrix as echelon form. Here I'm having bottom row at 0. I'm calling this as echelon form because see here. For converting element at 2 to the place to be 1, I have to use R2, I have to use R3 here. Yes, but I can't use R2. I'm not having anything after using R2. Still, I can't make this element at 2 to the place to be 1. Yes, after using, I can't use R3 also. Yes, I can't use R3 also because after using R3, still I can't convert this element at 2 to the place to be 1. So directly I'm saying this is my echelon form of a matrix. As it is in echelon form, I am having two non-zero rows, and as it is two non-zero rows, we are getting this rank of this matrix A is equal to 2. Yes, somebody is calling me. Just wait, student, just wait. Now, this way I explain you whenever I'm having certain matrix, which is 3 by 4 matrix, and how I'm having this matrix is in echelon form, and rank of this matrix is having two non-zero rows, so rank of A is equal to 2 here. Yes, and now I have to go for this example here. Next example I have to proceed. I'm just going for slideshow mode. I hope none of the student will want to entry here. I have to check it so that I'll not get disturbed. Yes, I'm just going for slideshow mode. Yes, now in this slideshow mode actually I have to go for this example here. Yes, this example, find the rank of this matrix A. They are not mentioned any of the thing. Now shit, somebody wants to enter my class. Yes, now I have to find a rank of this matrix A, where I'm having this is 4 by 4 matrix. Hello student, can you hear me? Hello students, can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now this is 4 by 4 matrix. For this 4 by 4 matrix, I have to search rank.
Yes.
By converting this matrix to echelon form, I require to search rank of this matrix. Yes. So I have to follow row transformation. Which type of row transformations I'm just going for here? Yes. See, I am just looking. When I'm just looking for this matrix, first I'll observe whether I'm having element at one place to be one. Yes, I'm having that. Yes, I am having element at one place to be one, so I am keeping R1 as it is. If I'm not having that, then I have to use certain row transformation for converting element at one place to be one. Yes, after that, always remember that element in first column is which are those element 1, 3, 2, 1. So leave element at one place. Other entries are 3, 2, 1. Observe my cursor. I require to convert 3, 2, 1 these elements to be 0. I have to use row transformation for converting these elements to be 0 by using only R1. Use R1 to convert these 3 to 1 element to be 0. So how I'm using that? I have to convert this 3 and 3 to be 0. By using R1, I'll use row transformation R2 minus 3 R1. Yes, I require to convert this entry 2 which is in 3 place to be 0. For that I am using R3 minus 2 R1. Yes, element at one place I want to convert that as 0, so that I am using R4 minus R1 here. Yes, R4 minus R1. You can use the 3 row transformation at a time. Yes, but if somebody, some of the students may get confused, they may use one row transformation at a stretch there. Yes, so that their answer may be lengthy. Or you can use all the 3 row transformations here. So what I'm going for, I'm just keeping this R1 as it is, and other I'm just going for R2 minus 3 R1. So I'm having 3 minus 3 as 0, minus 1, minus 3 into minus 2, I'm having minus 7 here. Minus 3 into minus 1, so 2 plus 3, I'm having entry as 5. 1 minus 9, I'm having this entry as minus 8. In the similar manner, for other 2 row transformation, I am using similar type of row transformations, what I wrote it here, and I'm getting these entries. Yes, by using these entries, observe here in column 1, except at one place, other entries, I'm converting it as 0. So column 1 is over. Yes, now this column 1 is over. Yes, I'm not finding any two identical rows, so I'm not getting, I can't use row transformation for converting any of the row to be 0. Yes, I'm not having here. Yes, now I want to concentrate element at 2 to the place. Now I require this minus 7 to convert it as plus 1. Yes, element at 2 to the place, I have to make it as 1. Yes, so that I will going to use, remember, whenever I want to convert element at 2 to the place to be 1, I'll use row transformation by using R2, by using R3 or R4. At last I can use R2 for converting element at 2 to the place to be 1. I will not going to touch R1 to the place to be 1, use R3, R4 or R2 here itself for converting this element to be 1 here. Don't use R1. So so I am using, I require to convert element at 2 to the place to be 1, so that I will going to use R1 minus 7 to convert this element to be 1. I'm just going for R2 minus R3. Some of the students want to use some they can use, but you remember that you have to use only R2, R3, R4. Element at 2 to the place to be 1. Otherwise, you will get wrong answer. Remember this thing. Yes. So I'm using R2 minus R3. So I'm having element at R2. The entries of R2 will be 0, minus 1, 0. This R2 and R3 will remain as it is. So for getting this element at 2 to the place to be 1, I multiply R1. I'm just going for minus R2. Yes. So now I am getting this element at 2 to the place to be 1. After having element at 2 to the place to be 1, other two entry below that in column 2 are minus 6, minus 3. I want to convert these entry to be 0. In column 2 now, in C2 now, after converting element at 2 to be 1, other two entries below A2 to the place those at 0 using only R2. R2 for converting element at place and to be 0. Transformation I'm using R3 plus 6R2, and for converting this entry at 4 to place to be 0, I am using R4 plus 3R2. So you have to remember the sequence. After the 2 to the entries below that, want to convert that as 0, you will going to use only R2 for converting these two elements to be 0. For other matrices also same sequence. Yes. So I'm using this two row transformation. R1 and R2 will remain as it is, and my other entries for R3 and R4 are change here. So entry for R3 is 00520, entry for R4 as 0028. Yes. Now observe here. So what I'm having, 1 the place, 2 the place, entry I'm having 1, because we're having 0. Yes. 3 the place. But before element at 3 the place to be 1, what I'm observing, I am having 520, I'm having 28. So if I'll divide this R2 by 5, not R2, R2, sorry, R3 and R4 rows are identical. So that's why I'm just using 1 by 5 R3 and 1 by 4, 1 by 2 R4. Yes. So these two rows are identical. Now I'm having 0014. Both the rows are identical, R3 and R4. And now the stage comes where I want to convert bottom row as 0. That is, I'll convert R4 to be 0 by doing R4 minus R3. 4 minus R3, I'm making that as R4 entry to be 0. Yes. And now I'm just getting this matrix. Now observe that whether this matrix is in echelon form, I wrote it as echelon form. Whether, please verify whether I'm having this matrix is in echelon form, whether it satisfy all the conditions. Please observe student whether it is satisfy all the conditions. Is in echelon form.
Yes,
This
ma'am.
observe it student. This 4 by 4 matrix, we are having bottom row as 0 row. Other three non-zero rows are in such a manner that their 1 the place, 2 the place, 3 the place entry are 1 and 4 the place entry is 0. So I require these diagonal entries to be either 1 or 0s. Getting it here. Getting it here. And diagonal entry below bottom entry we are having 0. Yes, entries are 0. Element at 2 to the place, other entries are 0. Element place I'm having 1. Below that I'm having 0. Element at 3 place I'm having 4 place I'm having 1. I'm not having any other elements below that. Yes. So I'm getting this is in echelon form. This matrix is in echelon form. As it is in echelon form, I'm finding 3 non-zero rows are here. Think of this matrix as this three. Yes. So like that way, I will going to convert given matrix to echelon form, and I can have rank for the given matrix. Yes. Now I have to go for so if you are getting form, how I'm just going for row transformation here. I'm using only row transformation here, so that I will go for now normal form or canonical form. Yes, question will be asked in such a manner that find the rank of matrix by reducing given matrix to normal form or canonical form. This question will be asked for 6 marks to 8 marks. Till now, what I was explaining, I explaining you only echelon form. Yes, there is small change in echelon form so that you can have normal form or canonical form. What is that I want to go here right now? Yes, but now what you know that till now what I was explaining you only echelon form, same way I'm just going here. Yes, so let us go for thinking only regarding echelon form, and then we will proceed for normal or canonical form here. So normal way, I am having this as 3 by 4 matrix. I am having this as B matrix, which is 3 by 4 matrix here. As it is 3 by 4 matrix, going to observe, I require element in 1 the place to be 1. Yes, so I'm not having that. See R2 and R3. So for R3, what I find this element is at 1. I'm having sorry in R3 this element is 1. So I'm interchanging R1 and R3, and now I'm making this element at 1 the place is 1. Yes. So what I require that I'm getting by interchanging R1 and R3. Yes. While interchanging that, what I'm observing, R2 entry are 6, 24, 18, and 30, which is multiple of 6. So I am dividing whole R2 by 6. Entries are 1, 4, 3, and 5 now. Yes. So now I'm just transformation. What I'm having sequence according to that, only I'm just going. I am just converting element at 1 the place to be 1, that I'm already having. Other two entries in this column 1, I have to make those at 0 by using R1. So with the help of R1, I am using R2 minus R1 and R3 minus 2R1 for converting element at 2 the place and 3 the place to be 0. Yes, let us go for R2 minus R1 and R3 minus 2R1. Let us go for. So by using one the place entry, I'm having 1. Other two entries in this column 1 are 0. Yes. So like that way, I'm just getting R2 and R3 here. Now what I require elemented. Now so see here, column 1 is over. Now I have to concentrate for column 2. In column 2, I require 2 to the place entry to be 1. Remember that while arranging element at 2 to the place to be 1, I will not going to touch R1. I'll keep this R1 as it is. I will going to use R2 or R3. Yes, I'm going to use R2 or R3. So I'm using R3 by interchanging R2 and R3. Yes. So now my R2 will be 0, 7, 10, 0, and bottom row is 0, 0, 1, 0. The 2 to the place I require it as 1. I have to divide this R2 by 7. So I'm just going by 1 by 7 R2. And now I'm getting this element at 2 to the place is 1. Yes. Below that, I'm getting this element at 0. So I will not going to use any row transformations here. Yes. Now I'm concentrating for column 3. In column 3 now, I will going to concentrate for 3 the place. Now 3 already I'm having entry as 1. Yes, let me clear the things here. Let me clear the things here. Concentrating for column 3. In column 3, now I'm observing element at 3th place. So 3th place element I'm having 1. 2 to the place element I'm having 2. So below those elements are 0. Yes. So you will going to observe that I'm just having this square matrices, diagonal matrix or not. Yes. Please tell me below whether I'm having this matrices in echelon form or not. Just
No.
unmute and tell me
Yes.
whether I'm having this matrices echelon form or not.
Yes.
Yes. How it is in echelon form, students? How it is in echelon form? This why I'm calling this is in echelon form. Yes, here I'm having all diagonal entries are 1, and below that whatever I'm having these entries which are 0. Yes, so all the diagonal entries are I'm having 1. Below that non-diagonal entries I'm having 0. So I'm not having any 0 row here. So as I'm not having any 0 row, still I'm just getting this matrix as echelon form. This matrix as echelon form. Yes. So I'm calling this matrix is in echelon form. Yes, I'm not writing all the things. So as it is in echelon form, I'm just writing rank of given matrix is 3. Yes, I am having rank of this matrix is 3. Yes, so after having this echelon form, I am just getting rank directly here. For the see, after having this echelon form, now you can observe for the transformation. In place of using row transformation, you can observe here I am using column transformation, students. I am using column transformation. After this step, after having this echelon form, now in place of using row transformation, I am just using column transformations here. Forgetting normal form or canonical form. Canonical form is canonical form, normal form or canonical form is that I gave you only some words I wrote it in previous slide. Normal form or canonical form. Remember, for getting normal form or canonical form, after having echelon form, we will use column transformation for converting given matrix to normal form or canonical form. So how I'll proceed? See here. I'm just going for I'm using this echelon form. For converting this echelon form, I am using column transformation. How to use column transformation? Everybody have to listen very carefully. Yes. So after having echelon form, I'll concentrate each and every row one by one. I'll concentrate R1 here. Everybody will going to see here. Yes, I am concentrating R1 here. Yes, in R1, now what I require element at 1 1 the place to be 1. Except 1 1 the place, other entry 4, 2 and 5, I have to convert that as 0. Yes, For converting these 4 to 5 entries in R1 to be 0, I will going to use column transformation. I am using now C1. Yes, I am using C1 for converting these element in R1 to be 0 except one the place. How I am using? I am using C2 minus 4 C1 for converting this 4 to be 0. I am using C1. Yes, what I'm using C2 minus 4C1. For converting this element 2 to be 0, I am using C3 minus 2C1. For converting this element to be 0, I am using C4 minus 5 into C1. This way I am using. And observe that in C1, except one place, other entries are 0. So all entries except at R1, other entries will remain as it is because these entries are 0. Yes, so it is very fun to use column transformation because there is only changes in R1 and what I'm getting changed except at one place, other three entries are getting 0 here. I require that. Yes, I require that. Except one place, other entries for making those as 0, use C1, C1, C1 only. Use column transformation and use C1 only. Yes. So now I have to concentrate for trade not R1 now. Now suppose this transformation is over. Now I have to concentrate for R2. Let us go for concentrating for R2 here. Concentrate for R2 now. I am concentrating for R2. Now at in R2, except a 2 to the place, other entry I require to be 0. Now I am already having this at 0. I require 10 by 7 to be 0. Already I am having this at 0. Yes, in R2, except at 2 to the place, whenever I require to convert other entry to be 0, I will definitely use, I will going to use C2. Remember, I will going to use C2 here. Yes, for converting element in R2, accepted 2 to the place to be 0, use column transformation, but use C2. Yes, how I'm using C2? I am just going for C3 minus 10 by 7 C2. C3 minus 10 by 7 C2. Remember, other entries except a 2 to the place are 0. So, it will remain as it is. So, my 10 by 7 will get converted to 0. Other entries will remain as it is. 0 and 1 in C3 will remain as it is, students. Yes. Now, I am concentrating for R3. Let us wipe the things here. Yes. Now let us wipe the things here. Now I will concentrate here for R3. Yes, I am concentrating here in R3 now. Now in R3, I require to convert element at 3 the place to be 1. I'm already having that. Other than 0 entries, if I'm having for making those entries in R3 to be 0, I will definitely use C3. Remember, is for converting R3 element except a 3 the place, other entries for converting those as 0, I will going to use C3 there. Yes, I'm not having that. So like that way, I'll use column transformation. After using column transformation, now observe this matrix. Now let us going to wipe all the things here. I have to wipe the things here so that you can concentrate what I want to explain on that matrix only you will concentrate here. Now you will concentrate the circle matrix here. Now I am using column transformation. I am having row transformation. I am getting echelon form. After having echelon form, I am using column transformation in R1, in R2, in R3, and I'm getting this matrix here. Now you observe in this matrix, all diagonal entries are 1. diagonal entries are zero. So it is called as normal form or canonical form of matrix, and rank of this matrix is 3. Rank of this matrix is 3 because here it is I am having non-zero rows are 3, so I'm calling rank of this matrix is 3, is which is rank of echelon form, and I'm getting this matrix converted to normal form or canonical form here. Now my explanation till now is over. Ask your doubts. Somebody wants to ask me the doubt, so go for asking doubts, students. Yes. Yes, I'm interchanging. This you want to ask. Why I'm interchanging R3 and R2? That you want to ask? Okay, okay. Hmm. एक minute. Yes. Yes, let me go for my arrow mode. Here in this, here in this, uh, here what I'm doing, R3 and R2 I'm interchanging. So sorry, my entry is wrong. Okay, okay, okay. This should be, yes, this should be. I'm doing this wrong calculation. Here what I require, it should be 5. Yes, it should be 5 actually. I'm sorry, student, I made mistake. Here this entry should be 5. So what I'll get here, if I'll go for, it should be 5 by 7. Then it should be 5 by 7. So again, I have to make one more column transformation here. Yes, yes, I require one more column transformation here. So I have to get C4 minus 5 by 7. Yes, I require, it should be 5 by 7. C2. Yes, it should be. This correction is required. I'm sorry, student. This correction I require because while interchanging R3 and R2, I forgot to write 5 here. I have to write 5 here. After writing 5, I'm making element at 2 to the place to be 1. And after that, I'm just getting this is echelon form, and then I'm converting it to normal form and canonical form. Any other doubt, student? Any other doubt regarding echelon form, normal form? Any other doubt, students? Any doubt, students? Just take screenshot of this because what I shared with you, that slide is wrong because I forget to write 5 here. Just take in place of slide number 25, just please consider this slide. Here I am making certain correction. Still I'll have rank of this matrix is 3 only. I lose my 1 mark because I made mistake here. Any doubt, student? Any doubt? Yes, some of none of the students are unmute themselves, so I'm just going for. I hope I have to go for next slide. And let us see last slide of this. What is I wrote it in that slide? I have to check it now. Yes. One of the funny example I'm taking here is A is 3 by 3 matrix, and I'll give you 2 minutes to observe this slide, and then some of you, one of you can explain me how I'm just getting rank of this matrix is 1. I'll give you not 2 minutes, I'll give you 1 minute. Please go for this slide and explain me why I'm having rank of this matrix is 1. I require explanation, not in only one sentence. I require those who are getting, please explain me, unmute and please explain me why we are having rank of this matrix is 1. Yes, you are having whole solution with you and tell me why I'm having rank of this matrix is 1. Okay, some of you, one of you is trying. Any other student? Hmm. What? Yes, yes. Go ahead. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Any other student? Any other student? Okay, let us go for. See, observe here for this matrix A, it is very simple 3 by 3 matrix. In this simple 3 by 3 matrix, we are finding all the entries are 4 here. Yes, so all the entries are 4. So R1, R2, R3 rows are identical rows. Is R1, R2, R3 rows are identical rows. For converting given matrix to normal form or canonical form, first I am converting this to echelon form. For converting this matrix to echelon form, what I require, when I'm observing identical rows, I'm converting the one of the row to be zero by subtracting identical rows from each other. Yes. So that's why what I'm doing, I'm just going for R2 minus R1. I'm keeping R1 as it is. I'm just going for R3 minus R1. As all the three rows are identical, I'm not doing any mistake. Is I'm keeping this matrix as it is. So what I'm doing, I'm just keeping R1 as it is. I'm just going for R2 minus R1. I'm just going for R3 minus R1. So R2 and R3 rows are zero rows here. R1 row will become 4, 4, 4. It will be non-zero row. We're keeping that as it is. Yes. So my R2 and R3 row is zero row. Now observe here. May I say this matrix is echelon form, student? May I say this matrix is not this
No,
actually,
ma'am.
this matrix. This matrix. May I say this matrix is echelon form, student? Yes,
Yes,
whether
ma'am.
I'm
Yes,
having
ma'am.
this matrix is echelon form, yes, it is echelon form because I am having bottom row. Which bottom row? R2 and R3 rows are zero row, and one of the non-zero row I'm finding it here. After dividing R1 by 4, I'm getting element at one place as 1, and other two only R1 I'm having non-zero, and R2 and R3 are zero rows here. So this is nothing but echelon form of a matrix. Here I'm having only one non-zero row, so I'm having rank of my matrix is 1. Yes. So after getting echelon form, what I'm doing, I have to go for column transformation for converting it to normal form or canonical form. How I'm using column transformation? See, what I told, according to that, I'm concentrating for R1 here first. Pailanda, first I'm concentrating for row 1. In row 1, except at 1 place, other elements I have to make those as 0. So for converting other two elements to be 0, I have to use C1. I'm using C1. So how I'm using C1? I'm just going for C2 minus C1. I'm just going for C3 minus C1 because I'm concentrating only for R1. Yes, other two rows are 0, so I'll not go for concentrating for R2 and R3. So I'm getting these two elements are 0, other two rows are 0 rows. So I'm having only one non-zero row. That's why I'm getting rank of A is equal to 1, and I'm having this is nothing but normal form or canonical form. Now anybody is having any doubt? Any of the student is having any doubt, just ask. This way we are getting normal form or canonical form. Any of the doubt, just ask me. Any doubt, student, ask me, or quickly I have to go for next slide. unmute and ask me doubt, student. So remember, for converting echelon form, you will going to use only row transformation. But further, if they are asking us to go for normal form or canonical form, at that time you have to use column transformation also. Yes. So what is normal form or echelon form? Here it is. Here it is normal form or echelon form. Sorry, canonical form of a matrix. Yes. So normal form or canonical form of a matrix, I'm having one, two, three, four ways. Is so here in this I'm having IR. IR means identity matrix of uh, order R. Yes. So here I'm having whenever a certain matrix after using rows and column transformation, certain matrix can be converted to identity matrix of order R. I can say this matrix is having rank R. Sometimes my matrix may be converted in this form. Is what it is IR and here it is written 0. It means that right hand side column you are getting those at 0. I am having certain identity matrix R plus I am having columns here and those columns are 0 columns. So that time also rank for the matrix is R and it is also converted as normal form or canonical form. Yes, in place of having this normal form, I may have normal form or canonical form in this pattern. Yes, where I'm having identity matrix of order R we are having and bottom row we are getting that as 0. Yes, so there also I'm having rank R or sometimes this last pattern where I'm having identity matrix of order R. I may have 0 row at bottom. I may have 0 column at right hand side. This is also normal form. So there are four types of normal form or canonical form. Directly identity matrix of order R, or I may have identity matrix of R with right hand side columns are 0, or identity matrix of R with bottom rows as 0, or I may have 0 rows and 0 columns at extreme right hand side column and bottom rows are 0. So at that time I'm just getting I'm calling these matrices are normal form of matrix with rank R. Yes. So normal form or canonical form, every m by n matrix of rank R can be reduced to this form, reduce this fourth form or identity matrix of R form or second form or third form or fourth form is called as normal form of matrix here. Yes, based on that we will have more and more examples in next lecture. We have to wind up here. I'm stop sharing my screen here and I require to take your attendance now, students. I have to take your